Hello, this is E Patterson. I want to say thank you for coming to this video and to my channel today. And I wanted to talk a little bit about where you are right now, and I want to talk about your pain. You know, back several years ago, do you remember? I don't know if you are old enough to remember this, but President Clinton, during his campaign series, he came up with a statement that says, you know, I feel your pain. And that was his way of, he would introduce that thought to identify with the audience and with the people that he wanted to get to vote for them. You know, he would say, I feel your pain, and he would talk about something, and he'd say, I feel your pain. Well, you know, that kind of brings me back to that. You know, being self-employed is one of the, to me, is one of the most challenging and most rewarding careers that anybody could ever do. I worked for a long time for others, you know, in retail, in sales. I used to sell stuff, and I'll tell you more of those stories as we go along. But I was very, very good at sales. But the problem was, you know, I was exchanging my time for money. And then I said, well, you know, I don't want to be bossed around like this, because I really do enjoy my free time and my own schedule, and I like to tell others how much I'm worth and get paid for what I think I'm worth. And so I moved to out of the, I'm going to call it the employment sector, to the self-employment sector. Now, understand, I still change out my time for money. I still do that. But I have flexibility, and I have the enjoyment of doing my own thing at my own time, at my own pace, rather than being told when to be and what to do and how to behave and when to go home and how much money I can make and how much I'm worth. So I broke out of that mold years ago, early on, matter of fact, and I've had several jobs and created several businesses being a self-employed entrepreneur. But I want to talk about the challenge right now. One of the challenges of being self-employed is that you've always got to be on top of your A game. You know, I'm a contractor, I'm a handyman. I have my own company called Rent-A-Hubby Handyman Services in Atlanta. And one of the things about what I do is I'm continually working my way out of a job. In other words, I could have 6 months of work lined up and promising people out, you know, that long, which that happens quite often. And I'll say, you know, I'll get to you when I get to you. I hope you're not in a hurry. If you are that much in a hurry, let me know and I'll move you forward. And oftentimes people say, no, it's okay, you know, just let me know. And I'll say, fine, if you change your mind, you call me and let me know first, and then maybe I can switch something around if it's that important to you. But I always have to be on top of my game. You know, there are some times that I'll do a job, and that's the last job I have lined up. So the game plan, or how it works for being self-employed, especially, you know, you guys out there that have been doing this same kind of job that I'm doing, you have to not only do the job you're doing, think right here, you know, we talked about in one of my videos, is think past your nose. You know, sometimes I have to think past my nose. I can't think about, oh, thank God I got this job today. I got to think, oh God, I need another job for tomorrow and the next day and the next day. So that's the challenge that I have. And some of you self-employed entrepreneurs is the same way that I am. You know, you're always wondering, where's my next job coming from? Well, that's a lifestyle that I've lived for more than 15 years now, full-time handyman. And but what the challenge is to, for me personally, is those days that I don't have jobs lined up. See, working as a self-employed person, me as a handyman, and you see my tools here, I have to always concentrate on not only here, right where my nose is, but past my nose, thinking to the future, you know. So what I wanted to express there was I always have to generate and generate and generate more leads. And I want to tell you something. I got into a program here recently that just really revolutionized the way that I think about marketing, not only offline marketing, but online marketing. And that's the reason for this series of videos I wanted to share with you. It's because in marketing, you not only have the sale, you have the repeat sale, and then you have new clients. So let me ask you this. In your opinion, which one is easier to sell? The new client or the repeat client? Well, guess what? It's the repeat client. Why? Because they have rapport with you. And that's a subject for another video I'm going to talk about. But what I wanted to express in that is that I, as an entrepreneur and self-employed, I always have to generate more leads, more leads, more leads. And I've always struggled with that, of how to do that. It's always like an art. Always learning that magic of getting people to call you instead of you calling them all the time. Well, I learned this principle through this program, and the name of the program is called Empower Network. And what Empower Network's done for me, it's taught me how to market, how to refine my marketing, both online and offline. You know, back in the day, I used to spend hundreds of dollars in yellow pages and hundreds of dollars in flyers and postcards, and just spend lots of time driving that. Now, sometimes that still works, postcards, flyers, things like this, but that was back in the day. What's really working right now, you know, guys, we're in the new economy. The new economy is the e-marketing. It's the electronic marketing. It's marketing online. And the numbers are showing through Google and other search engines and researches that the numbers are being driven to go online. You know, let me ask you a question. Have you ever been driving downtown or just on the road and be at a stop sign or stoplight and see a homeless guy standing there with a sign that says, you know, we'll work for food? And the weirdest thing I've ever seen is for him to reach in his coat and pull out a cell phone. I'm thinking, oh my God, how does this guy, you know, he can't afford a place to live, but he can afford a cell phone. It's amazing, just the technology and the availability of what we have nowadays. And a lot of my traffic for my company, for my handyman company, is now being driven solely, about 85%, by e-marketing, what I call online marketing. And so what Empower Network has done is taught me how to be a better and a more effective marketer, an online marketer as well as an offline marketer. So I wanted to share that with you, and I'd like for you, especially if you're self-employed, you're an entrepreneur, you have that entrepreneurial spirit. You know, I tell people, I'm unemployable. You don't want me working for your company. The reason is because I'm self-motivated. I'm a thinker. I'm a dreamer. I think big. I think large. You know, I look at a process and I say, you know, there's got to be a better way of doing this. And I'm always doing that. And so for my own company, and I'm sure if I went to work for somebody else, you know, I either would destroy it or hopefully make it better. They'd probably run me off because I would want to step in and take charge. That's just me. But anyway, I want to invite you to take a look at this marketing opportunity and this online marketing. What it does, will teach you, and it taught me how to blog and how to make videos just like this and how to make money while doing that. So it's an amazing way to go that I've learned through this marketing process this opportunity called Empower Network. I'd like for you to do a couple of things. First off, please subscribe to this channel. I'd like for you to be the first to know when a new video comes out. Second off is take a look at the link below. It's in the description box below this video. Just expand it and look at the very bottom at that link. Click it. Take a look at a short video. I'd like to get your opinion, see what you think about that. Not only about that video, but about this video as well. Come back and just make a comment. I will respond to every comment that's made out there. And I'm always looking to do something better and to be a better person and to better communicate. So if you're struggling on how to get that next job, I feel your pain. This is Rick Patterson, and I appreciate you looking. Talk to you again. See you next time.